What's up, everybody? Hey, so this is kind of an awkward angle for doing the grill on this table. Trying to get my face in here because y'all haven't seen my face in a YouTube video in a while. But yeah, so this is my latest and greatest smoker. It is a tabletop smoker grill, and had to build my own table for said smoker, and here it is. Voila! So let's talk about dimensions and features and all that good fun stuff, right? So I ended up making this thing 40 inches long because the smoker here is about 22 inches, 23 inches wide, roughly. Yeah, about 22 inches wide. And so I wanted a tabletop that was somewhere close to double that, so that I wasn't worried about it, you know, sliding off or anything, and then also had some space on the other side to set down a small cutting board, or, you know, in this case, my drink and cigar board, and yeah, just, you know, snack or whatever while I'm grilling. And just hanging out by a fire here in the backyard. But yeah, so I ended up making it right at 40 inches long and 24 inches wide. It's a 24 by 36 board. As you saw, I had to have, it's a must. You can't have a grilling table, can't have a grilling station without a bottle popper, right? Got to be able to pop your bottle tops right off, right? Next to it here I have my Blackstone griddle top. Great little griddle top. Been super happy. As long as you keep up with maintaining and conditioning that cast iron griddle top, these Blackstones will last a very long time, and definitely a huge value for your outdoor grilling. What's cool about this little smoker is it's Pit Boss brand, and it's the tabletop wood pellet grill and smoker, 256 square inch cooking surface, goes all the way up to 500 degrees temperature range. It has a secondary rack for doing hot dogs or warming up anything or whatever, and then porcelain coated steel grates, so very interesting. You can definitely fit about a good solid 6 or 7 burgers on here. The pellet hopper is right here inside it, and right now I've got the Walmart big family size lasagna. Yeah, I'm smoking a lasagna. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? Smoking a lasagna. I did do a drawer, so this is great to have a drawer. I hate making drawers, but they're really nice to have on a grill table. So that way you can, you know, store a large cutting board inside there, all your cleaning materials, your spatulas, you know, what have you. Just a nice little storage drawer. And then it's got a lower shelf to where I can put the my box of pellets. My pellets are in there with the scoop. And then here's the little rack, I guess, for hot dogs or what have you. And then a little smoking box that I got, and then the neoprene spatula thing. So yeah, the neoprene spatula thing can lay up here on the tabletop there for me to have a clean place to put my spatulas, but then store it down underneath there. The framework is all, the tabletop itself is your half-inch sheet of wood of solid shelving piece that was 24 by 36. I did a lot of planing. I used my wood planer like crazy to make this thing, because this piece is a 2x6 that I planed down to create just a little bit of a ledge, again just to help give it the tabletop grill the smoker grill, just a place to, always, I know where on the table it's pushed up against the lip that's right here. So I like having that lip to make sure that that thing don't gravitate too close to the griddle top, to the Blackstone. And then all the framing of this are 2x3s, not 2x4s, but 2x3s that then went through the planer a whole bunch of times to square them up nicely and clean them up, because whether you're buying 2x4s or if you can get a hold of 2x3s like I can. I love the 2x3s for furniture, for custom furniture like this. They're a good dimension. You plane them down just a little bit to clean them up and square them out, and they just make great framework for furniture. Nice solid sturdy legs without being overbuilt, and good square framing, again, without being overbuilt. So yeah, I did this as much as I could on a budget, trying to use what I had, and again, 2x3s are relatively cheap. They're cheaper than 2x4s. And then the shelf is just a whole bunch of 2x3s also planed down and spaced out accordingly. Most of it is glued. Yeah, I did use probably about 40 screws, but it's all glued. Like 99% of this thing is all glued up, as well as screws and major structural points. But yeah, it came out really nice. I used the Gunstock color wood stain. So here's the Minwax polyacrylic clear top coat. Again, well, this is a clear satin, which is super close to what a semi-gloss is. You could do the clear satin, or you could do the semi-gloss. You're going to get pretty much almost the exact same look to it. It's durable, fast drying. Down here in the southeast, where it's been raining lightly for the last couple days, humidity's been super high. Yeah, that's how we are down here. So it says 2 to 3 hours drying time, and it says 2 to 3 coats. I was giving it at least 6-7 hours between coats, at least. Like I'd coat it up in the evening, at night after dinner, and then the next day at around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, I'd give it another coat, and then coat it one more time at night before I went to bed to get 3 coats on it. But yeah, so that's that. And then for the drawer and the shelf pieces for the lower shelf, I used this color. It is a deep timber satin deep timber, Rust-Oleum 2x paint and primer in the satin deep timber. It's kind of like a teal blue with a dose of gray in it. I don't know. It's a really cool color. And I'm digging it. Right now, I'm digging it. Like, my next handful of projects that I include painting with spray paint, I'm probably going to use that because I'm digging the color right now. And then I use the gloss clear, the clear gloss by Rust-Oleum too. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about my new grill top table? What do you think about me smoking a lasagna? Yeah, but this is great. The grill comes with its own cover over here, and I've got a grill cover, a large grill cover that will actually cover this entire table. So I don't know if I'll bother so much to put this on it, as I'll probably just end up using the big grill cover that I have, and then I'm probably going to end up getting a slightly smaller grill cover to cover this guy. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Cheers. I'm going to enjoy my cigar and my drink. And monitor my lasagna. Alright, Urban's out of here. Peace.